Greetings, Pirate Council of Two. May our tall tales please you. When last we left our heroes, they had been planning for a new year of BootyCon, the legendary pirate convention that they visited sometime last year, but they've decided to take it upon themselves to throw an even bigger and better one this year, building up Featherstorm Island and Featherstorm Keep ready for the festivities. However, the islands around the Aurora Archipelago are reporting a significant lack of quality alcohol. And so securing those provisions has been a top priority, even months out from BootyCon. And the party has got a bit of a lead thanks to a new companion, Alby, the Heron who seems to be sort of the biggest fan of the Floridita crew. And different discussions with dock workers and quartermasters speak of a problem with Vineyard Isle, where sort of once upon a time, kind of the best quality booze was coming out of, and it's sort of the a high watermark of alcohol for the islands. And of course, for BootyCon, can't have anything but the best. So we start our session with the deck of La Floridita. We've been traveling for a couple of days. The deck is slick, but not with sea spray, but with a cold, oily condensation that smells of static and ozone, and not Karu.
Sorry. I was like, oh.
Behind you,
My bad.
in the open sea, the sun still shines, but ahead, the horizon has been swallowed by a vortex of fog. A wall of bruised purple clouds that churns without the help of the wind. You can look over, you see Pauly's feathers standing on end, the air heavy with electricity, so that every snap of the sail sounds like a whip crack and thunderstorm. Karu, whereabouts are you on the ship as we sort of are heading into this blustery kind of storm?
I think Karu is usually up in the rigging, almost always. If he's not swimming alongside the ship, so no, I'd say he's up in the rigging, probably, maybe trying to help out with the sort of preparations for this storm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, many ropes need to be tightened and loosened and rejigged as the sort of wind is whipping up and causing a ruckus. Alby, you what is your role kind of on the ship? You're sort of a newcomer to this. How have you kind of settled in, or are you off to the side? Are you, like, what is Alby's kind of position on the ship? What have you been dragooned into?
That is such an interesting question. I hadn't even really thought about it. Maybe he's like squiring at the moment and trying to find his place. I think he's actually like, as much as he's, read books and such on the subject, I think he might even still be trying to find his like sea legs on the ship or something. Like he's a big fan, but maybe he's like throwing up over the side of the boat or something if this is like their first voyage out. But otherwise I'd say he's probably like following each person around, just trying to learn their job.
Okay, Alby, do you wanna come up here as you're like over the side? It's like you get less sick the higher up. Totally.
Yep, that's super wise. All right, absolutely. And he like just like hops, like just like springs, and kind of appears next to you with absolutely like no issues at all. And yeah,
Kara's like that's
in his wind.
Yeah, I think you found your job, dude. Like just like you didn't even climb. What the hell?
Jumping is easy. I don't know much about like tying knots though. Like, what's that?
That is official name, and he points to one of the knots, and he's like, "This is squiggle knot."
Yep. Writing it down.
Yep. So that's a squiggle knot. It's one of those ones where, like, as you do it, once you've done it, you can just like pull it to tighten. You don't have to like,
yeah.
Hello.
Ring me hello.
Sorry about that, guys. Just pre-start took a little bit longer than I thought it would.
That's okay.
Right. We've started. We'll get to you in a second, Captain.
No worries.
And then Kara points to another knot, and he's like, "And this is called the wibbly wobbly knot." Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Official title. Yeah. Don't cross-check this with anyone. Hey.
Arrive,
I wouldn't dream of it. You're the foremost expert, so that's fine. And he's like practicing the wibbly wobbly.
Yes, I am an expert of some things. The awkward pause. And he's like, and then this last knot is the squim squirm. And I don't really know what this one's for, but it seems useful.
It looks very important.
Yeah. But we need to get some more squim squirms going on to pull the sail up.
You're so good at this. You're such a professional pirate. Wow. Really taking all these notes.
Can I just pretend to be? Can I just pretend to be Fieri for a second? Like, yeah, he's pretty bad with knots, especially the names, because usually he has a ball gag in his mouth when he's doing these knots.
Kara's like, yeah, but those are the official names. These are squim squirms. And we need 2 more. If you want, I'll go over and do this one. If you want to try and do that one, we want to get the sail up for the storm. So we don't want the sail down. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
You got this.
Done.
Excellent.
And Alby's gonna do the squim squirm.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta do the squim squirm. Absolutely.
Go to the squim squirm. I like to think at least one of my harems is up there too. It's just looking at me like fucking idiot.
Yeah. Probably Aveline. I think she's up there. Just as sort of nimble up on the ropes. Occasionally, quickly untying, retying certain things. And to get you up to speed, Captain.
Kara's been.
The severe lack of alcohol has been a huge concern when it comes to preparation for BootyCon.
Absolutely.
No one can get anything of good quality, and without the best quality booze, it could be a failure of a BootyCon. Like, you don't want just any swill; you want the best, and
it can only be the best.
And you put in an order from Vineyard Isle, but it is incredibly late. And you heard, especially from your newest crew member, Alby, that even other towns are recording that their deliveries from Vineyard Isle have not arrived either. So you've set out
not a good thing.
Set out to discover what is wrong with and where your delivery is. And after a couple of days' travel, you leave sort of the calm seas, and you see that there's essentially a wall of fog, a sort of a vortex storm over Vineyard Isle as you begin to approach. Your feathers are kind of standing on end because of the electricity, and we just covered Karu and Alby in their positions on the ship. Now, I know, Alby, you've got a little pocket watch. Do you also have like other little things like, a sextant and a compass and things like that? Do you have just like all on little pocket chains, or?
Yeah, I think there's like lots of little, like he's got like lots of little like pockets in his like wizard robes, and I think everything that he pulls out is like shiny and new and like unused, but he's like studied and read about it in books, so maybe he's like trying out all this like newfangled stuff, like an old sailor, he just licks his finger and sticks it up, but like Alby has like a device for it.
That's it. Pauly comes and approaches Alby, Kara, and goes, "Kara, that bowline is phenomenal. That's one of the best ones you've ever done. And that cleat hitch, sick. honestly, you really are improving so well on your knots. I'm really proud of you.
Karu looks to Alby and he's like, yeah, Captain's got like his own names for the knots. I don't know where he gets them from, but like, humor him, but you know what they really are. Yeah.
The two half
Thanks,
you did
Captain.
on the bow are phenomenal. Really, really, really good.
Yeah. I did a real good job with the wibbly wobblies. I agree.
Yeah, bowline. You can do it. You can do this. I remember you can remember it.
Yeah. And then Kara just looks at Alby's like, yeah, see, like, just go along with it.
Don't worry, I have both written down. It's important to know all of it. Yeah.
So bracing yourselves against the sudden swells, the La Floridita, the ship, plunges into the purple mist. And we're going to start with a skills challenge on how you're going to navigate this mist. There's sort of crackling lightning all around the ship itself. And since there's only 3 of us, we'll probably go in order of likely agility, which I think will be Pauly, Karu, then Alby, just for ease sake. So, Pauly, where do you want to start? What are you doing to help us get through this storm?
All right. Well, first off, you have the roll for me. This is the first one. First off, I'm going to persuade the men to make sure that we all batten down the hatches and we get everything correct and perfect right, and just get it all perfect. So yeah, I'm going to persuade the crew.
Absolutely. 21 persuasion. What kind of words of encouragement are you using?
Men, this isn't your first rodeo. You've been through many a storm with us. Alby, you'll be right. Don't worry about it. Just, you know what, actually? Just tie Alby to the bloody mast. That's not a terrible idea. This is looking like a pretty dangerous storm.
Excellent. So Pauly is running around shouting commands, battening down, yelling at people to batten down hatches, to stop swabbing the poop decks, and tie everything down, and
furl the sails too. You don't want the sails out during a storm.
Yeah, trimming the sheet and so on. As you plunge into this sort of
we're good at this pirate jargon.
Absolutely.
We've only been having a pirate D&D session campaign for like 4 years.
Exactly. Karu.
I think on Captain Pauly's pointing out things, you don't want any sails open, yada yada yada. Karu is going to work quick on making sure the last few things are secured. I'm not tying Alby to the mast. I think that's I think he thinks about it.
Save
and
that
then he's
for
like,
Pauly.
Oh, no, yeah, let you have a little bit of fun, Captain. So I am going to do my parkouries. I'm going to do acrobatics check, basically to just sort of get up to the higher levels to secure maybe those slightly smaller sails and just anything that needs to be secured. Let's see how we go. Yeah, 21.
21, just as equally good as the captain. So
securing all those flimflams.
Securing the flimflams.
And who's the Watsons?
And the Watsons.
Making sure that the squiggles haven't slipped, and ensuring that as you put in the ropes to cut the sheet and trim the jib, so that you aren't sort of hurled about. The ship starts just sort of carrying on through these waves, somewhat less battered by this wind, just purely battered around mostly by the rough waves, but still heading true on course. Alby.
Alby, first things first, I would love to just use a stealth to actually just try and avoid whatever crew members are trying to tie me to the mast because the captain has so said. Is that cool with you? I feel like it's not contributing, but
no, I think that's fine. Yeah. Okay. A lot of the crew are running around, distracted, trying to nail down this Herringon. The 19 more than enough. So where do you slip into to escape the
I think he's like rolled himself up in the sail. Like maybe if the we're pulling the sails up, he's gone rolled up with it or something.
Yeah. And because of that, the rest of the crew, because they can't find you, they realize that, oh, okay, well, someone must have already done it. Someone must have already lashed Alby
Someone got him.
somewhere, so they can then focus on their other jobs, and that actually helps us push forward. They're not distracted at cross purposes, so they're they're actually doing the things that need to be doing to keep this ship moving. Pauly.
Pauly doesn't believe that the herring's been done, so I'm going to roll perception to find that.
No.
Can you please roll for perception for me, Dan?
Sure thing.
What a shit.
So chaotic. Oh no.
22. So
No!
22 perception for Pauly. So I think not only do you spot Alby and kind of where he's hiding,
It's like a lump in the
but
sail.
I'd say more importantly, on track for the actual mission at hand, you do spot kind of where the eye of this storm is and can pick out a path or a course, despite spinning compasses and lightning storms and poor visibility. You can kind of feel and sense on the wind in your feathers which direction to go and which direction to lead the ship to get out of the roughest part of the storm. And you spot Alby tied up in the
You spot me.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'm going to throw some rope over the sail that they're hiding in and fight it up.
All right, Karu.
Karu is not going to realize that this is happening. I don't think. I feel like he's in sailor mode or pirate mode. I'd like Karu to essentially just intensely stare at the waves that we're heading into in an effort to sort of judge the patterns, to know where we should steer the ship to avoid any potential massive dips or whatever. So I'd like to use an investigation to just zero in on the waves, basically.
Absolutely.
Okay. I was like, how do I make this an investigation? Ooh, 25.
100%. Tell me what you see with your keen investigation.
I like to think that maybe I actually can almost see the rips in a way. Like I can, the sort of ripples in the waves, I can actually tell where there's a sort of strong rip underneath, and that if we steer into that, we'll be at a disadvantage when the storm really does hit us. So yeah, I feel like it's almost like shimmering patterns, and Karu can sort of go like, oh, that water's going to whirlpool, that water's a rip, so we should go this way. Yeah.
Absolutely. And so you sort of shout command from up in your vantage point. You can kind of see those rips and whirlpools. You're able to shout commands to the crewmate on the tiller or on the wheel, and get them to kind of navigate around those. And part of that is as you're sort of moving further away from these patches of kind of the rougher parts of the storm where the water is going quite crazy, you hear sort of bouncing off around in the storm itself, just this kind of low laugh, this ha 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 ha.
I would definitely call out to everyone else. Go, does anyone else hear that? Yeah, where's Alby gone?
I'd say Pauly, there's something. Like that laugh chills you, but you don't know why.
Sorry, can you say that again? It cut out for a second there.
That's right. So that laugh chills you to your bird bones, but you don't know why.
I don't know, but scared the hell out of me. And don't worry about Alby, they're fine. They're okay. They're not going to fall off.
Speaking
He's
of
still like,
Alby,
"Rah!"
well secured in the rigging, in the sail. What do you do from your vantage position?
Well, I am way up here in the thick of it. I'm going to use my little notebook, my amazing teachings from Karu on all things legitimate piracy. I'm going to use my investigation skill to see how I can kind of like help with the rigging from what I've learned, especially since I'm already up here in the sails. I may as well, if there's anything slack or loose, I can tighten it up. But yes, I'm going to go for investigation.
I'm going to say Kara just used investigation, didn't he? So I'm going to ask.
Oh,
If
did you
something
just use
else.
it? Oh shit!
Yeah, sorry.
I thought that was a nature. My bad. I wasn't listening.
I have a +3 to nature. I ain't using that.
Well, how about I'll go with nature then. He's up on the top sails. He's up in the rigging. I'm gonna go for the listening to the winds and looking for the currents and yeah. Maybe yell something useful out to the captain. Here we go.
Ooh, an 11 is not enough. What do you
I
call?
think it's a natural one.
It was,
Yeah, natural one. Yeah.
Even better. Describe to me how you fucked this up, Alby.
Oh, I think he's like trying to scurry out of this sail that he's rolled up in like a dim sim or spring roll. I think he like maybe falls to the deck. He's like got his notebook out, he's got his finger up ready to say something helpful to the captain, and he actually just plummets the 20 feet or whatever it is to the deck.
And as you do, you're you kind of land. You hold your finger up, and there's sort of like a bluish purple glow on the end of your finger. And you kind of look at it, and then there's a crackling of lightning, sort of that almost like arcs out from you as a lightning bolt comes to find it and strikes the ship. You're all gonna take 14 lightning damage.
Can I try? Can I with my skill check try and get in the way of this lightning?
It's hitting all of you.
Okay, all good.
Ow.
Ouch. Alby, like all his hair out, like he's just stuck his finger in the socket, right? And he's like, I'm okay.
But with that, the ship bursts through mostly unscathed. Through the fog, it almost kind of tears like a veil around you, and you can see the Vineyard Island rising before you. It should be sort of a jewel of the archipelago, a tiered paradise of emerald leaves and golden fruits. Instead, it looks like a picked carcass. Huge swathes of the hillside have been stripped bare, the earth scorched black, and as La Floridita nudges the abandoned docks, the silence is somewhat deafening. There's no harvesters singing, no wagons rattling. Just kind of the sound of the ocean that you're on, or I guess the shoreline, and you can see a number of barrels on this dock, but almost all of them have been smashed, and there's just the steady drip, drip, drip of alcohol hitting the docks and the ground and being wasted.
No.
Cries. He has this feeling inside that something is horrible is happening. Could be, one of the most horrific crimes to ever happen. And that obviously means that he knows there is booze being wasted.
Oh, Captain.
As you kind of dock and you're all able to kind of step off the gangplank and into the lower vineyard, you can see the ground is soft, turned into somewhat of a purple mire by just gallons of wasted wine. The air is thick with the scent of fermentation and rot. And the sort of multi-tiered brewery estate kind of rises up in front of you. However, there are some lines of the vineyard, so like grapes of vines, but it looks like a lot of them have been almost like ripped out of the ground itself. And you see, sort of in the center of the vineyard, sort of a bit closer towards the building, is sort of a large stone that's got all the earth around it has been removed, and there's this like large stone in the vineyard itself. What do you do?
What's the stone has been like thrown there or something like that?
Excellent question. You probably have to get a little bit closer to investigate.
I mean,
Pauly,
I will do that.
yeah, Pauly is furious. Okay, he sees the devastation. He's not seen anything this bad, and he's been in war zones, but this is far worse than even the massacre of civilians, in every way.
Yeah.
He's very serious and very angry, so he's not going to be very fun right now. Okay, guys, he's going to be very, very basically his eyebrows are always in angry mode now. The ones he draws on because he doesn't actually have eyebrows.
Yeah. He's had to redraw them.
He rubs off his eyebrows and then makes them angry.
Yeah.
Mr. Potato Head.
Oh, he's serious.
Wow, this place is huge.
This place is amazing. I think Karu will. Can we? I don't know. I don't have the perception, but I suppose who cares? Before I start moving, I am sort of like curious to see if there's anything like anybody hiding in the vines or anything. So like, can I do I'm guessing a perception check for that?
Absolutely.
Can I use my hearing to
sure.
perceive? Thank
Yeah.
you. Give me that advantage with the +1. Yeah, that was great. A 10. That's nothing.
You can hear the sounds of, despite sort of the mostly stillness of the wind, a lot of the sounds you hear are the leaves in what kind of breeze there is. With a 10, I think nothing necessarily stands out to you. You do hear it sounds like you strain your hearing. It sounds like you can hear things coming from the inside of the building, the main part of the estate, but at this distance and with a 10, it's kind of too muffled.
I think
Should we just go closer?
Yeah, but I wonder if maybe we should try and be quiet about it. Yeah. I think we should be silent, as quiet as we can be.
Yeah, we can sneak.
Let's
Pauly is going to disappear. Okay, he's furious. So can I roll stealth? Is that okay?
Yep.
I feel like we're all gonna roll stealth to.
Yeah, why don't you all roll stealth? 26
Let's
for
roll
Pauly.
stealth.
27 for Karu.
Aww.
Alby, you turn around and you're.
I love Alby's dice, by the way.
Yeah,
That thing is
really
mean.
nice.
Alby, you kind of turn around, perhaps to ask a question or to get some information, and Karu and Pauly are gone.
Yeah, he's like, okay, guys, let's go. And he's like, oh, wait for me.
I feel like
maybe a
up
little
ahead,
bit loud.
Yeah, maybe like you feel like up ahead, maybe poking around from like one of the vine bushes. Kara's just like, Alby, this way.
Yeah. I'm coming, and then he trips.
Kara's like, that used to be me.
Still so excited.
Excellent. So you guys start heading in. Are you sticking together? Are you splitting up? What's the...
I'm gonna definitely stay close to the others.
Cool. Love that. Pauly, you doing the same?
I mean,
You can go off and Karu and I will stick.
Yeah.
I would love to say that I yes, but no. Pauly would definitely have gone straight to the brewery.
Okay, so Pauly heading towards the brewery. Kara, you heading closer to the stone? I don't really have it on the map here, but it's just in the...
I mean, yeah.
I can't see the map, obviously.
Yeah, Karu will head to the stone, I think. It seems like it's sort of on the way to where we need to go anyway, so I think he'll make a point to stop there. Yep. And I think he sees the captain, with his angry eyes, tears still glistening.
Single-minded focus.
Yeah, and he just kind of goes like, and he thinks of the time we were at this like massive log or something, can barely remember it, and he remembers the captain like going off and being like 400 meters away from everybody, and he's just like, we'll get there eventually. He's like, and he turns to Alby and he's like, I think the captain just maybe needs a moment.
That's okay.
100%.
We'll catch up eventually.
Exactly. We're fine.
As you close in on the stone itself, you can kind of feel that ozone taste in the air from the storm itself, and it seems to be sort of lightly crackling with magic. What do you do?
This seems curious.
I might be able to. Maybe there's something in my books or something. Can I roll an Arcana check?
Absolutely.
Sweet, I have that skill now. Hey, 25.
Oh yeah.
So
Hells yeah, brother.
you see this kind of jagged wound in the ground, and in the center lies this sort of basalt stone. On the stone itself, you can read in these kind of runes. It's just spells out Zhahahaha. And as you kind of look a little bit closer and kind of get a reading of the magic on it, you realize this isn't just a this isn't just a message left behind or some graffiti. This is sort of a vocal sigil that acts as a beacon.
Does he know a beacon for what? Could I roll maybe something else to find out or think on it? I've got history.
I think with the 25, you probably know that this draws... It's definitely sending out a signal to draw something to it. Or draw people who are listening for that signal to it. And as you look a little bit closer, you realize that this has been here and kind of operating. You can kind of get the how you go into the sysadmin and find out how long it's been on for. This has been on for a couple of weeks.
Oh, so this might be the cause of our issues here, Karu.
Yeah, I wonder if it's still attracting whatever here, or if it's been a couple of weeks.
As you think that and say that out loud, the vines you've kind of been pushing through and the boughs you've been walking through to get to where you are begin to move.
Here we go.
And what you thought were support trestles turned out to be blackened, muscular boughs. They aren't growing towards the sun. They're turning towards you.
Because I am like the sun.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be fine. I'm not worried.
And so we're going to roll initiative.
Hey. Roll, Rick, roll.
I can now roll.
Oh, I think I rolled for you, but maybe I
Okay.
didn't.
Man.
I did 26.
All right, I'll put you at 26.
Good, because I did bad. 13.
Damn, I rolled a 3.
Oh, yay.
Ay. I finally have a good initiative and I roll a 3. I'm destined.
You can't immediately jump up. Like, you gotta be eased in. That's what the dice is doing.
Is this the first Alby combat?
This is the
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
Alby combat.
How exciting.
It's very
So
exciting.
curious.
So, Pauly, I realize you probably can't see it because the game is not showing on stream. So I'm not sure if you're in to see it. But there is
I can't see shit.
essentially 4 massive trees surrounding you all, and
Ooh.
they look big and badass. They're huge, if that makes sense. So they're sort of 15 feet tall. And they're sort of uprooting themselves from the ground and kind of seeming to march towards you. They're mostly, there's one to your northwest, southwest, south, and southeast. The estate itself, the building, is to your north. You are sort of back to back with Karu and Alby, and you're probably sort of 80, 90 feet from each of them, equidistant. While I figure out how to put the map on the screen.
She's so loud.
She's always going for it.
She's right here. Oh yeah, she's non-stop. She just loves to purr. Hi, friend.
So, what would you like to do, Pauly?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks sick.
I will go and what's the closest one? I can see the map just like, so maybe like the one on the east, is that the closest?
Yeah, probably. I mean, they're all kind of close to you, but certainly the one to the east.
Maybe I'll fly towards the one to the east. How much movement have I got there?
It'd be 80 feet, 80 feet to get all the way to them.
All right, sweet. I'll use my bonus action to dash, and I'll attack with Talon. I'll attack with Talon. I'll go back like 20 feet after I've attacked as well.
Yep. Excellent. So, attacking with Talon. What have we got here?
That got me level 12, by the way. That's not the fuller one. That for some reason it hasn't been updated. I've looked at that then. That's what I'm thinking.
Is that seems like an issue, not an issue me. You should have done your homework.
I rolled a 17.
Yeah.
Savage.
On D&D Beyond, I'm 14.
Sure, but it's not on me to update it in Foundry for you.
I've actually never used Pauly Foundry.
Okay. Well, so what is your total hit and what is your damage then?
So 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Hell yeah, brother!
Hell yeah, brother!
Oh, not fucking great. 2. How do I roll my sneak attack? This is one thing I do though. There we go. All right. That 21. Oh, god damn it. So 29 damage.
Yep. 29 damage. Cool.
I actually might re-roll that D8 quickly. Sorry, with my piercer feat. She was 2. It was terrible. Hell yeah! So that is 32 damage.
So an extra 3 damage, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
That makes me feel good.
And you sort of fly back an extra
20 feet.
20 feet?
Or however much I can do, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Anything else for... Oh, that's your action, bonus action?
That is me done.
Lucky you. Next up in the initiative is the tree blight that you attacked. It is going to come right up to you. Oh. And trying to hit you with 2 of its branches. Oh, and a grasping root. Love a good grasping root.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone what we did last night, Dan.
That's a dirty 20.
Damn straight it is.
For 22 damage.
Oof.
Ow. I'll uncanny dodge that.
Okay. So it's plus 11. I already took it off. There we go. Second attack. 28 to hit.
Ow.
For 19 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
And then it's going to use its grasping root, which is so it reaches out with one of its sort of roots out of the ground up towards you, and you're going to need to make a saving throw, strength saving throw, DC 17.
That is, I'm definitely not gonna. That's the one thing I'm not good at, and I. Oh yeah, no 5.
5. All right. You are grappled. Escape DC 16 from one of its 6 roots. Until the grapple ends, the target takes 2d6 plus 6 bludgeoning damage at the start of each of its turns.
Oh damn! I'm gonna live here, guys. Now,
You're gonna live in this tree.
Yep.
Where's grappled? Cool. There's got to be a grappling condition here somewhere. Here we go. Grappled. All right, that is the tree blight's turn, the first one at least. Well, you guys probably should have had a cleric with you or something. I don't know.
That would be so handy.
They're not, they're not dashing at you. They're just slowly, menacingly walking towards you. Alby.
So just as a spellcaster, I can cast a cantrip and a numbered spell, like a leveled spell.
Correct. If obviously one of them would have to be a bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action. Okay, let me doubly check that. Damn. Okie dokie. Well, Karu misses out on the cool fun thing, but Alby, is going to start a little fire.
Hell yeah, brother.
Just going to should I set Pauly on fire?
I can take the heat.
You can take the heat.
I can't, but do it.
You can't? I can go for another one.
Do it.
Do it? Okay. Oh my god. That's so intense.
I don't like coffee today. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna move towards you, I guess. I'm trying to help. So we'll see. I'm just gonna start a fire. Here, Dan?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't draw. Wait, where's the pen? Do you see my... Yeah, just kind of on this, side where... Because I guess, Pauly is not quite in the whole space. I'll cast it on the VTT so you can see.
Is this the create bonfire?
Yeah, just cantrip, create bonfire. So it's just a 5-foot cube, but it does 3d8 fire damage. There's a
All for a
dex
cantrip?
save.
Dex save for these things. Yeah, they're not particularly dexful, if you can imagine. They do roll a 19 though.
DC 21, so we're all good.
Aha, so 14 fire damage.
So the bonfire ignites flammable objects in its area. So I think it's on fire.
Yeah, I'd say so. Or at least it's it's created a bunch of fire around it for sure. So we'll say you've lit the vines on fire around it.
Woohoo!
Sadly, Pauly's flammable too.
Yeah.
I mean, for now, Pauly's being
one
held
of
up.
Alby's favorites.
For now, at least, Pauly's being held up in the air somewhat, so he's not in direct danger. But if this thing runs away and drags Pauly through the fire, that could certainly be a big problem.
Beep.
Anything else?
And Alby's like, no, he's like, it's okay, Captain, I'll save you. And then he starts this fire, and I'm sure Pauly is like, oh God, I don't want you to save me. This is what it's like.
Pauly has flashbacks of Sorn.
Yeah, true, all the fireballs. And that's it for me.
All right, Haru.
Karu is in sort of seeing how these things aren't terribly fast. He's going to prioritize his captain and seeing him grappled. So I'm going to use my. I'm going to go here. Hang on. Can I go do that? Just want to check something. I'm just going to. That's my movement. Yeah, okay. He's gonna get closer. A little bit closer. He's gonna use his action to dash. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast my Blood Curse of Bloated Agony on the tree blight in front of me.
Yep.
So I curse him. If I see a creature within 30 feet, until the end of my next turn. For that duration, the creature has disadvantage on strength and dex checks and takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes more than one attack on its turn. So he's just going to point at it, and he's like, you, stop that. Drop my captain.
The tree itself starts, bleeding, a purple ichor from your curse. It's nectar, it's amber turning into evil magics, evil blight.
Yeah, and that is all I can really do because these things are far away. So yeah, that's me.
All right. The others slowly make their way towards you, and so Pauly, at the start of your turn, you take 2d6 plus 6.
At the start of your turn.
Oh, one sec, sorry. I'm trying to mute the Twitch. I'm so sorry. There we go. Done.
Oh my God.
Apologies.
Whoa.
I'm so sorry.
Let it end.
You take 10 bludgeoning damage at the start of your turn, Pauly, for being grasped by these roots.
Oh. Done. Okay. Well, Pauly's not very happy with the situation. So I'm going to attack with Talon first. Oh shit! 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Oh, thank God. Ooh. 8, and then 37 damage.
37 damage.
And does he have some kind of orifice on the side that Pauly is being grappled?
Yes, in fact, his mouth is kind of what would be sort of a mouth as part of the trunk is almost like opening up like a maw, and it looks like it's about to try and nibble on you.
Well, I'm going to jam Shrimpy in there and then fucking start blasting.
All right.
Oh, it's not great though. 9.
9 will not hit, unfortunately.
Shit. Well, that's it for me. Pauly's going to squirm.
Pauly squirms as it is the tree blight's turn. With the bonfire, does it affect it on its turn?
I feel like it maybe just activate again on my turn.
Yeah. I'll let you
ends its
roll.
turn.
Activate now. Let it activate now.
Any creature in the bonfire space when you cast a spell does a thing. Creature must also make the saving throw when it moves into the bonfire space for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there.
Right.
So if it ends its turn there, which it might just do, we'll take the damage again. But the creature will attempt to nibble on you, Pauly, as it tries to gnash at you with its big open maw. I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 17.
Come on. 29.
Excellent. So you are able to avoid getting fully gnawed by this thing. So you would have taken 15 damage, but you're going to take half.
Hell yeah, brother.
While it's nibbling on you and kind of flailing around, it's going to try and hit you with a branch. Now, does it take damage at this point, Karu, as it does the second attack? Is it
Apology. Takes 1d8 if it makes more than one attack on its turn. So, yes.
After each attack?
It doesn't say that. It just
I guess it has to
says
make
takes
the
one-
attack to take the damage, because then it has made the attack.
Yeah, so let me just...
Great news for you, Pauly, is that Tree Blight got a natural 20 on its branch.
It took 7 necrotic damage, just so you know, for doing that.
So it gets a critical hit on Pauly for 24 bludgeoning damage.
Uncanny dodge.
Hells yeah. And then how much? It takes 7 necrotic, is it?
Yep.
Yep.
Woo!
And then with its... So it's got multi-attack. So its next one is going to be on you, Karu. This thing has reach. And it's going to try and hit you. 14 will not hit. But it attempted to hit you, so I think it takes damage again.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, roll it again. Just the 4 necrotic damage this time.
4 necrotic damage. And then finally, it will use its grasping root to also grab you, Karu. DC 17 strength save, please.
I'm also not good at those.
You are also grappled, and you are pulled into this creature.
My God, what is happening?
Just trying to impress you, Alby, that's all, you know.
That does count as an attack, though. So if you would like to roll again.
Wow, 1.
Interesting. Love that for the trees. And he ends his turn. He ends his turn. So he takes the fire damage again. If you want to roll the bonfire damage for me, Alby.
I can do that.
This thing doesn't seem to be quite smart.
19.
As this thing goes up in flames and sort of collapses to the ground, the kind of magic ends up leaving it, and it explodes in chain lightning sort of rips out from it as it explodes from the fire. Karu and Pauly, you are sort of released from this thing as it dies. However, you still need to make a DC 17 Dex saving throw, please, as this lightning comes out.
We got this.
13.
Fuck.
Oh my god, what just happened? Why did you say that?
Because I thought we were dexterous and.
So Karu succeeded. What did Pauly get? 13.
Yep.
Okay, Pauly, you're going to take the full 32 lightning damage. Karu, you're only going to take.
Pauly's down.
Oh my god! What just happened?
What just happened?
You're not. Are you resistant to lightning damage at all? No, you're not.
You should be because you're friggin' lightning
A
phoenix.
lightning bird. Probably, yeah, but I mean, no.
It's okay.
Love that.
It's okay. We can bring him back. We can make him stronger, faster.
We kind of just been in lightning because of Talon, you know, like so.
So that one is dead. The others start making their way towards you. One is within range of you, Alby,
No.
and it's going to try and hit you with its branches. 23 to hit.
Yes.
13 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Second attack.
Alby's like, no, save me.
27 to hit.
Holy shit.
What?
For 20
I'm
bludgeoning
just a little
damage.
Rabbit. No. Oh my god. Alby's bloodied.
Oh my god.
He's a wizard. He's a nerd.
Where's our fucking flag?
And the other trees start making their way in as well.
Yeah, where's our cleric? Goddamn.
Alby, it's your turn.
Just messaging. I'm putting it in the group.
Run away. I'm going to use my special bunny hop, which thankfully doesn't incur attacks of opportunity. So I'm going to hop towards Karu, and I think he's like, "Oh my god, save me!" And then I'm gonna use my movement.
Can Karu potentially be like, no, go inside. We should run away. Like if you're starting to come towards him. Your call.
Okay.
Like it's your, but I feel like Karu's like, I think we need to run.
Okay. You're right. You're so right. He's like running. He's like running, and then he's like hopping towards you, and then he's like, yeah. He's got like a stick in his hand, but he's like trying to take notes and trying to like draw a tree as he's like running, and he's like, oh my god.
Love it. Karu.
Okay. Well, the tree's dead, so that's good. Karu's gonna come up to Pauly, give him a potion of greater healing, just into his mouth. So you get 14 health back, Pauly. So you're back up. And then he's like, I feel like maybe part of this action of the potion, he's like pulling the captain up. He's like, we have to run. We're not, this is not a fight for us.
You can drag him with you, but it'll take half your movement to carry him along.
Yeah, and it's an action to like give a potion to someone else, right? It's bonus action to yourself, but an action to other people.
Correct. Yeah. I think so.
Which is totally fine. That's fine. I will halve my movement to sort of carry Pauly with me, and I'm just like, as I'm doing, I'm like, we can't. There's no point fighting this. We should just head straight for the brewery. So where's my? I used 5 movement. Oh, what's half of 55? Let's get 20. And so yeah, I'm gonna just start like making my way towards Alby with the captain.
Yep. I'll say as well, because you picked him up and you're dragging him, I'll say that he doesn't have to spend half of his movement to stand up, because you've taken the time to kind of lift him.
Hell yeah. Cool. That's that's all I can do. So that's me done.
The tree blights make their way closer to you. Pauly, you got struck by lightning. Your vision went very blurry. You went down on one knee, and Karu has kind of half dragged you out of there, and poured a potion down your throat. You're feeling a little bit better.
Well, I think what I will also do is probably also drink a healing potion. I'll do a greater healing potion as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, 16. Still bloodied, but it's better than nothing. And then, yes, I think I will. I'm going to shoot one of the pricks anyway while we're here, and then start running away with everyone. So I'll shoot whichever one's closest to us.
Yep.
With Shrimpy. Oh, fuck me. Shrimpy's not having a good day. 7.
Yeah, maybe the all the haze of the spilt alcohol, the wasted booze, it's kind of
making Shrimpy sad.
Yeah, double visioning.
He's
crying.
A big fan of the Chianti.
Yeah. Now, as you approach, there is obviously this level. There is, if you can see that there is sort of almost like a terrace above the current level as well of the estate. Yeah. But there is also like a path that leads up in here that must lead to some doors or another entrance, or there's windows on the front of this building as well.
Maybe we run for that pathway, guys. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I like it.
Let's do it.
All right, so you can get 50 feet.
Yes, please.
Sure thing. Anything else from Pauly?
No, that's it. That's all I can do.
All right. The trees come closer.
Oh boy.
Alby. I love you've made your token smaller.
I also think you're on mute.
Also, yeah, you're probably on mute. No, you're yelling.
Sorry, I was blowing my nose. Yes, Alby is mechanically small, so I've shrunk his thingy thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run 30 feet, hopping over vines, through vines. I will double move ahead of my captain. He goes, "I'm glad you're okay," as he's like running past.
Yeah, thanks.
Any bonus actions or anything like that, Alby?
No. I need to study my spell list better.
Karu.
Yep, I will also book it. So, meow.
Bailey's joined the party, everyone. Hey, Bailey.
Yay!
Hey, Bailey.
Come here, you dog. Oh, Bailey Cam.
It's so big
Hello.
now. So cute.
Hello. Yes, you wanted this. You wanted cuddles, did you? Oh, look, we're killing all the player characters. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. They're walking right into my trap corridor where the trees are going to get them.
Stop it.
Karu's run way ahead. Like, yeah, kill me.
Yeah. Sweet death. No, so I dashed to get, because as I ran in, I could see that there were some doors. So Karu has dashed all the way up to those doors.
Absolutely.
I will say with my bonus action, I'm going to apply, just because I haven't yet and I'm not sure the danger's over, I'm going to apply my Crimson Rite to my blade, even as we come up to here. So I will do fire damage after seeing what Alby did. Thankfully, I only take 1 to activate that. Yeah, I'm at the door, and I kind of just turn, and you just see like the blade just with magical fire, and he's just like, "I found a door! Come on, come on, come on, come on!" And like, yeah, looks behind you to see where the trees are, and he's just like,
Excellent. Give me a perception check, Karu.
Yes, yes. Let's just do a normal. I'm really good at those. I got 9. 9.
Nine.
You're like, what do you get for 9?
I mean, I think maybe your attention, especially your hearing, is kind of.
Well, I didn't say I used my eyes. I feel like he's flustered, so he didn't rely on his better senses, and he just like looked around.
Yeah, okay. I will say that as you ran past these windows, you certainly saw what appeared to be kind of a small garden with stairs going up to whatever the room above is. And as you kind of get to this door, then I think actually, since you weren't using your hearing specifically, you said, you kind of see that the seeping under the door is a bunch of wine. Looks like that has been spilt in the room beyond, and has obviously started seeping under the door.
He like sees that and he's like, "Oh no, it's just gonna get harder for the captain."
I'm bleeding, and so is the wine.
Cool. What are the trees doing? Where are the trees? Take me to the trees. Pauly, you're just in the entrance of this sort of corridor here. And you can see Karu kind of waiting at the door. And as I said, there's a couple of windows here.
Yeah, I'm going to use my bonus action to go stealth. I'm going to drive your little sneaky boy.
When you say go stealth, do you mean hide?
Yes, I'm going to hide.
Yep. Sure thing.
You got for reliable talent.
Oh.
That is 25.
Cool.
Yeah, I've been wrong. I've been wrong.
Now, I'd say if you're hiding and being quiet, I'd probably say you can't like move at full speed, right?
No, correct. I was literally about to say I'll be walking this, and I'll use my action to dash. So I move sneaky, and I'll just go 50 feet.
Sure. All right. So you come up ready on the door with Karu, and you, I guess, see what he points out to you. Or has Karu tried to block Pauly's vision?
Right. So just because I'm playing this up, I do see the wine leaking out, and I'm going to break stealth with a gasp of noise. Going, no.
Love it.
But I'll end my turn with that sad moment.
Okay. The trees still kind of starting to make their way towards you, Alby. They look a little bit too big to really get into that corridor well, though you wouldn't put it past them to try and squeeze in to come after you. But it is a good choke point nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
And it is your turn.
Alby is going to shoot forward again. I might just like double move like into this spot with my homies.
Mhm.
I'm gonna touch the captain on the way past. And just following on from what he said before, he's like, "Don't worry, I knew you would be." And then to Karu, he's gonna go, "Oh no, has the captain seen that yet?" And touch Karu on the shoulder and pointing kind of down at the wine. And he's casting Fortune's favor on both of you.
Ooh.
So I've just popped it into Foundry. But basically a little bit of helpful advantage in the future.
So you impart latent luck to a willing creature you can see within range. When the chosen creature makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw before the spell ends, it can dismiss this spell on itself to roll an additional 1d20 and choose which of the d20s it uses. Alternatively, when an attack roll is made against the chosen creature, it can dismiss the spell itself to roll a d20 and choose which of the d20s it uses on the attack roll. So effectively, yeah, you can give yourself advantage or inflict disadvantage. It's like having an inspiration up your sleeve.
Yeah.
And cool. So Karu and Pauly both have this sort of magic shimmering around them. What does Alby's magic look like? We've seen sort of the bonfire, which was maybe something quite simple, but this is almost like time magic. You know, like to me, this reads as almost like being able to rewind time and do it again. Is it like
Exactly. And I think that's why like it's kind of what he says, right? He's like, no, like I knew you'd be fine. So I think that's kind of part of it. He's almost like telling you a little bit ahead of time, like a little bit of his insight or something. So I think it is like, you know, like his grimoire is his notebook and he's always jotting down points in it, but who knows what the hell he's writing in there.
Yeah. And so you've got to concentrate on this, is that right?
Yeah, I'm concentrating. I think the spell goes for like an hour or something though, so
Yeah. Actually, it might
Does
not
say
even...
casting time 1 minute.
Yeah, actually.
Oh no!
And so I don't think it has a
and I don't do that.
Well, here's the thing. I will let this happen because you guys are in a pretty
Okay.
safe space at the moment in terms of I think the blights are kind of hammering and trying to claw their way in but can't reach where you guys are. Given a long enough time, they will start destroying the walls or squeezing in. But I'd say that you certainly have a minute if you would like to cast a spell. It also looks like it doesn't have concentration, so I think it's more like a ritual. Like once you've cast it, it's like up and running.
Yeah, that makes sense with that casting time. But yeah, I would love to do that if we can just hang here while you guys are casing the joint. He's kind of muttering.
And so I'll drop us out of initiative for now then. And you, Karu and Pauly, you guys can kind of decide what you want to do over that minute or slightly longer, if you will, if you do want to take your time before entering. Or once that spell's up, if you want to kick down the door, that's certainly an option. Barreling in without a plan is this party's specialty, and it's never steered you wrong.
Never ever.
Yeah, when Karu does go, there's this door, but I can see further up the hallway there's another set of doors.
Maybe we look at these other doors too.
Yeah, if we're feeling like we're relatively safe. When I ran past this sort of room that we just went past, it was like more greenery inside and some sort of like staircase leading up to some other area. But yeah, maybe we just go check out. I don't know, can we hear anything on the other side of these doors? We can see the wine seeping out.
Yeah, now that you've had a bit more time, give me another perception check.
Someone else.
Can I do it as well?
Sure. Yeah, now that you're all here.
I'm going to do it with my hearing.
Oh, fuck off. Natural 1.
Oh, I got a 20. I got a dirty 20. It's the wine, Pauly. You go to like listen and you just look down at the wine.
See the wine.
And you just start crying again.
So Kara, at first you just hear like the heavy rhythmic thud of the blights like trying to claw their way into kind of where you are. But then you hear, and from the other side of that door, the sloshing of liquid. It sounds heavy, syrupy. Over the splashing, there's kind of low guttural chanting, maybe some kind of druidic language. And then you hear the rhythmic clink, 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 crash, as the sound of glass being smashed.
And then Karu goes, okay, there are definitely someone on the other side of this door. Pauly, remain calm, but I did just hear people clearly like smashing wine bottles.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to be stealthy, but Pauly kicks down the fucking door.
Yeah. Kara's like, yeah, that was gonna happen.
Cool. Do you want to get side by side on these doors, or how do you want to position yourselves? ready to breach?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll go up. I'll go up against the door with Karu.
Mm-hmm. You want to do the honors, Katie?
Yep. Oh.
You knew what you were doing when you told me this.
No, I knew, but like, there's no way I wouldn't have told you, which is why I said stay calm.
You throw open the doors, and the smell kind of hits you. The fug of not just the Red Dragon Crush, which is sort of a famous wine from this region, but you also get sort of an oily metallic tang. Karu, I think you instantly recognize it as Kraken's ink. It's a type of poison, effectively used, perhaps used by you and your comrades in the past to poison wells and water sources to, stealthily destroy nations and essentially terrorism shit.
Yes.
Yeah. The room is massive. You can see ahead of you over 2 stories of shadowed timber dominated by these giant wooden casks. These vats, which, perhaps once held the joy of the archipelago, are now being used as cauldrons for something foul. And the floor is a mire of purple sludge and broken glass. High on one of the kind of balconies, you can see a figure standing hunched over the rim of a vat. She's draped in raw pelts of sea lions, and she's got a headdress of goat horns, and it's like casting shadows on the wall. And she is cackling as she pours this kind of thick, swirling syrup of necrotic something, possibly the Kraken's ink, into the vintage. And her hands are glowing with a sickly violet static. Beneath her, skittering around each of the shadows, are a number of other sort of masked figures that look like they're perhaps part of the same crew. They almost look like skeletal men with masks on. They're wearing like dried vines and seaweed and stuff. And as you kick open the doors, she looks at you, the druid, but she doesn't look afraid. She looks like she's been waiting for an audience.
All right. I don't want to go like guns a-blazing. I'm going to go, you sons of bitches. How dare you do this? Take me to your fucking leader. And I'm going to try and intimidate them if I can.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong? Why is that not wrong? Here we go. Oh, yeah. 27.
She falters for a moment as she recognizes the sort of authority in your voice, Pauly. And she sort of screeches. The king said you'd come to claim your scraps. And her voice kind of echoes around the rafters.
Well, if your king's in charge, bring me to him.
And she's ready. She's like raised a staff as if to like, about to kind of hit the cask itself. But I'll say, like, with that intimidation check, she pauses for a moment. Now, there's a moment of uncertainty based on the kind of fear that you've put into her. You know, she's not afraid enough to run away. This hasn't stopped her mission, but it buys you but a moment. And she kind of looks at you as you ask, take me to your leader. And she says, "Oh, the king is waiting for you. You will go see him, but he has flown far, far away. The Indomitable does not rest here."
All right. Damn it. I was hoping that well, who's bloody in charge of this like shit show? I'm telling you now, and then now I'm gonna go look, I had to play this game. I'm gonna try to deceive them. I'm going like, I know the Indomitable's pretty fucking pissed, but you weren't supposed to break all of them. You were supposed to save at least half of these kegs for him. All right? I'm the secret inspector. Sort this shit out. You're being a bit silly here. And I'm gonna like flash my wallet and then like pretend like I've got like the inspector badge for the Indomitable, and then just like flip it back up.
Yeah.
I'll try to deceive them. Can I try to deceive her?
You absolutely can try.
Sweet. 21?
Interesting. Let me have a look. She kind of smiles at you and says, "Oh, that's right. You've forgotten. He said you might. No matter. We know who you are, young Featherstorm. The king has already taken the gem from the earth. He will grow his own vineyard in the skies. All the wine shall be his. He doesn't even want this wine. He just wanted to see your face when the world went dry."
Well, I mean, look, the way I see it right now, I didn't get you this way. And I'm going to start like just kind of like, as we're talking, I'm just going to start like walking slowly towards them.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, I'm going to try and like monologue a bit here. Just go on and go like.
Please do. I love a good monologue. I will not interrupt a good monologue.
Absolutely. I'm going to try and just do this monologue to get towards them as close as I possibly can. And look, Sky wine sounds bloody phenomenal. I'm all for Sky wine, but you got to respect the earth wine as well. It's really important. And this wine in this region is fucking phenomenal. The flavor, you get this beautiful, earthy, rich, peppery notes that work incredibly well with the acidity that they've kind of just very subtly put at the end there. It's delicious. And, you're a druid, right? I thought you'd be all for this kind of stuff. But look, anyway, it's besides the point. I'm telling you now what he actually wants, and how close am I at this point? I'll keep going if you need me to keep going.
There are like two of the kind of lackeys of the druid kind of somewhat in your way from getting up onto the balcony itself. I don't think they'd probably let you pass. You can get right up to them. Yeah.
Could during this monologue, could Karu try and maybe Karu like to Alfie is just like hand gesturing like I'm gonna try and sneak up.
I'd also like to try and sneak up.
Hell yeah. Because like I feel like if we come
Can
in
we
here,
go like
yeah,
this
there's like
way?
this other
Yeah.
pathway. Could we, while
Right,
Pauly's
actually, yeah.
doing
Can
this?
I panache them? Because right now they're not hostile.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So yeah, until 1 second. Persuasion check contested by creature's insight. If it isn't hostile, their charm fought by me for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
So versus the
Usually we
insight.
just. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, fucking no chance. 34.
Oh yeah. I don't think they can get that
Damn.
high.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, 34.
So their eyes are on you.
Yes.
I mean, it makes sense as well. They were specifically told about you, it seems.
Yeah.
And that this would piss you off. And that you would come.
Hmm.
So their eyes on you. I think
things.
Alby and Karu.
Wine is the
you
one
have,
thing I don't know.
I mean, you see that there's rum here as well. Like there's rum bottles smashed on the ground as well.
That's a crime, in every way, shape, and form. And like, I mean, yeah, you know, the bloody rum. The rum from this region's fucking phenomenal, right? They do a great little bootstrap style, you know what I mean? Like, it's that black barrel deliciousness, you know, they just mix them all together of all the different distilleries in the region, chuck it in one big fat barrel that's a port cask. It's fucking delicious. How can you make that in the sky? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, sugarcane's a prick, and then molasses, you know. You couldn't even have the equipment to make molasses to make rum. You'd have some shitty cachaça.
Well, I will tell the king that in your final moments you were devastated, that this region would die a thirsty death after you breathed your last.
You keep talking like you're gonna kill me, right? You like right now we're buddies. You know what I mean? We're friends. You think I'm fucking awesome? Remember that, mate. All right. You're looking at me feathers. You're thinking, oh man, this is one handsome bird. All right. And I get that. You know what I mean? I am a handsome bird. You know.
Indeed. And
It's natural. It's natural for you to feel that way.
perhaps then I will be rewarded greatly for bringing you in alive.
You can try. I mean, look,
Such a
I'm
prize.
just saying.
Such a prize. Maybe he'll let me keep you for a while. I could keep you in a little cage. I'd feed you every day.
Look, I don't really do cages. I mean, I don't remember why, but I know I hate cages. That's definitely something I'm a big no-no for. And you keep wanting this. And look, you know, I don't know how it'll work. You know, I've got bird bits, you've got druid woody bits, but that's fine. Like, we can figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, Karu has been teaching me ways to really mash bits together. I'm still very confused for it because I'm technically only a year old. But look, the birds and the bees have been taught to me, and I'm willing to give you a shot.
I've just come back into this conversation. I've been so busy moving my thing, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
wait, are you guys flirting now? What is happening?
There's some electricity in the air.
I mean, like, look, you know what? Actually, fuck it. Let's go for the flirt then. Let's do this. I've never done this before. Look, and that's fine. I mean, like, what is this Indomitable got that I don't have? You know, I've already got a fucking charm. May as well continue. Like, you know, like, how about you just come and join us instead? You know, you can come party with us. We've got BootyCon. BootyCon's sick. You know, better than any party he can throw.
I hear BootyCon will be a bit dry.
It doesn't have to be. You could be the savior of BootyCon. They'll have a whole bloody, like, you know, parade in your name if you help us save BootyCon from being a dry event.
The king will lift us up to the Indomitable, and we will have a greater party in the skies, looking down at the thirsty folk below. And they will reach up to us and say, "Beer me," and we will look down at them and say no.
Can I try and you know, I know this is like obviously a fight, but I'm now we're this far in. I'm going to try and persuade them to think to join our side instead. And I know this will be hard.
This is going to be. I'm going to say this is. You can try. I'll let you try with disadvantage, and you're going to need to hit a natty 20 to succeed in getting them to join your side. That's how tough this would be.
That's fine. That's fair enough. I don't blame that at all. Well, yeah. Okay. Like, look, the novel's got a lot of stuff, but I mean, yeah. You were told about me personally. That obviously means that I'm a pretty big deal, right? And think about the hundreds of pirates who would love you, right? Because you were the one who saved BootyCon. Look, they might even put you on the wet t-shirt contest, like the t-shirt. Imagine all of the wet t-shirts. Karu looks so hot in a wet t-shirt. Okay? Imagine Karu, and I'm certain you've been told of Karu, wearing your face as they're getting splashed with water. That's my persuasion. I think using Karu's hotness is the best persuasion I can go for.
Like you can see Karu in the corner of your eye going, "What?" No.
What's that?
Alby's
I mean, it's 20. It's 20. It's 25 because they're reliable talent. But yeah, okay. So there's no doubt 20.
Look, it's good. I enjoy it, but it's not perhaps not exactly what it needs to be.
That's fair enough. I was just trying. I mean, we got into the chatting part, so I thought I'd just fucking give it a crack.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Am I attacking this person now? Surprise attack?
All right. Look, I've tried my best. Well, I should let you monologue first, Dan. Sorry.
No, I think she's kind of done a lot of her monologuing. So
I can't believe I actually got you to finish up a monologue without attacking them first.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it, when you get to do a monologue and no one just attacks you straight away? It's kind of nice.
Dreamy.
All right, fine. And then I'm going to pull out Trimpy and just fucking blast the guy right next to me.
Yeah.
So this person here that is the person Pauly was talking to. I haven't gone to the wrong.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. That's...
I was a bit like, that's why I kept sneaking up further, because I was like, is that the right person? I have no idea. I'd like to think that after Pauly's just like, all right, whatever. Karu does a charge attack from behind. Is my surprise?
Push them into the wine.
Yeah,
into the poison.
As Pauly shoots this other person, he's gonna go save them. And then I'll shoot this dude in the face.
Well, I don't think they're necessarily surprised, unless you want to try and give me a stealth roll versus their passive perception, because they were focused on Pauly, but there is the chance that they did notice you, obviously.
I mean, they were charmed by me and with my panache. I'm just saying.
Yeah, absolutely. So they were. So they're not making an active perception check to find you, I think. But I'm just updating their picture here.
Yeah, actually, can you show their photo so I can see what I was trying to hit on?
Yeah. How's this?
Ooh,
Oh yeah, brother.
Yeah, good choice.
Fair enough.
Hell yeah, brother.
Screenshot that.
I wonder what Pauly enjoys in a woman, actually. I've never really had to think about that before. I've only flirted with men as Pauly.
That's so true.
Whole new
Always
experience.
Kiss in the homies.
I'm just trying to figure out what I put her as. Oh, there we go. Cool. Oh, I can't be bothered changing that now. Let's do it. She has an ugly picture on there, so let's get a nice one. Import.
I'll yell at some point too. Try keep her alive. Don't kill her. Just incapacitate her. We'll ask her more questions.
I need to flirt more. Oh.
Yes.
How'd you go on that stealth check? Oh, Kari, you got 26.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. Brother.
brother.
Cool. So you guys, I think Alby and Karu will be coming from a place of sort of surprise, but Pauly will not be. How about that?
Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense.
I'll roll initiative for Pauly here. You got a 30. That's fun.
I mean, because I got a natural 20, I should get surprised.
My God.
You already have your Ring of First Strike, so that is kind of your surprise area.
I never use that. I really should, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I
And
forget I have it.
And you're up first, Pauly. So yeah, it's you, Alby, then Karu.
Perfect. All right. Well, I will. I'll use the advantage for Shrimpy to shoot. Sweet.
Did we not
21 to hit.
Did we not get like a surprise round or anything like that?
Surprise is a condition from memory. We haven't really done this in a while. Surprise.
Sorry, Timmy. I just talked through your.
No, it's okay. It's fair.
turn.
If you guys get the surprise round, then you guys go first.
Undecided surprise. Oh, well, yeah. I guess that means it is Pauly surprised.
Yeah, no, because if I don't get a surprise round like they do, they get to attack before, and like they get like an initiative attack first, right?
I think so. Yeah.
And
yeah.
then it goes to us who aren't doing the surprise attack.
So there's not necessarily a surprise round. There is a the minute any creature begins a hostile action, we roll initiative. Yeah, you'll have advantage.
Okay.
Because they missed you, but when their turn starts, they can move and act, and they are no longer surprised. So
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Pauly, you can still act now, and it'll be kind of normal. And then Alby and Karu, you'll be able to act.
Can jump in. Yeah. Okay.
You'll jump in with advantages.
Oh yeah.
And then once their turn starts, they're no longer surprised. They can act normally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, 21 to hit.
The guy next to you or the druid lady?
The one next to me.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'll shoot her and then I'll stab him. Yeah. That sounds good.
So you're making a ranged attack while someone's standing next to you? Is that means you shoot?
I don't have. I've got a feat for that. I'm allowed to do that.
Cool. All right. Sweet.
What is it? I got a pistol feat.
Yeah.
Where is it? Feats. Gunner.
Yeah.
Being within 5 feet of a hostile creature doesn't impose disadvantage on your ranged attack rolls.
There you go. Just checking.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking re-roll that. The PSR. That's terrible. Oh, god damn it! Reset.
What did you roll to hit?
Oh, still terrible. 21 to hit. So that's only 7 damage. Ugh.
7
Both of them are terrible
damage.
for a D10.
Yep.
And then I will stab the guy next to me with Talon.
Sure thing.
30 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
It's 8 damage, and then get my schneck. And schneckies. 28 damage.
28 total.
Yes.
All right. Well, that certainly bloodies him.
Gold, trinkets, and baubles.
Hell yeah, brother.
Paid for
Did
in
you want to move at
blood.
all?
Yes, I will jump onto one of the barrels. Like, because they're like raised, aren't they? Those barrels.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll jump onto one of those barrels. I'll just do I'll stab and then do like a backflip onto one of the
Yeah.
barrels.
Yeah, cool.
And they go, "You had your chance."
Alby.
I'm hoping you'll let me do something with the wine that's in the barrel. So I want to do watery sphere, which basically lets me conjure up a 5-foot radius, like a sphere of water, and I'm wondering if it could just be wine.
Yeah. Yeah,
From
absolutely.
the barrels. But basically, I'm gonna put it onto her. Can I draw a circle? Oh gosh.
Wait a
Oh
second.
gosh.
You say you can pick up the wine that's on the floor?
Now I'm making so many circles. Okay, I just want to move. I
Seriously,
now
wait,
can't control.
is this a cantrip?
No, this is a
Damn it.
high level spell.
Damn it.
Oh my god, now I just can't. Okay. Dan, there's a circle around her, and I'll work out how to use the circles later. I'm so sorry. Thank you. So yes, 5 foot, 10-foot diameter. She has to make a strength saving throw. Otherwise she's basically restrained and engulfed by the wine.
Mm-hmm. Strength saving throw. She fails.
She fails, amazing. So she is restrained. She can retake the save on the end of her turn.
Mm-hmm.
But I am now concentrating, and I might just oh my god, so many controls. I'm just gonna hide over here behind this. It looks like a box of grapes.
Yep. Yeah, cool.
Amazing.
All right. Karu.
Yes. Karu is going to. What's happened there? Sorry, my phone did something weird. Here we go. Karu is going to charge at the lady that is now restrained by this sphere of wine.
So yeah, she's floating in the middle of this sphere now, effectively, right? It's kind of like do you ever see that movie where who is it? The Mockingbird lady is swimming in the pool, and then the pool water floats up into the air, and she has to try and swim to the edge.
100%. Fuck yeah.
I like that. So I am going to make sure I am 10 feet away from her. So I'm going to charge at her to give my. I was originally going to just bump her into the vat of wine, but seeing this this bubble of wine, he's like, oh, cool. All right, never mind.
Same vibe.
I'll just stab her.
Yeah. This thing is apparently big enough that it can restrain up to 4 medium creatures. So you can get in there.
I can move it.
Yeah.
You can go in it.
I could go, but then I'd be restrained, right? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to charge and whomp her.
Whomp.
Yeah, I'm not going to get in the wine. As tempting as it is, I'm not going to get in the wine sphere. But I will charge at her, which will give me an extra D8 of damage if I hit her. And I'm going to whomp her with my blade. Now I have advantage.
Yes.
Whomp. Whomp,
I don't know how to get advantage of this. I'm just going to roll twice because stupid. 26.
26 will definitely hit.
Now, does the restrain thing give me anything, or is that just an advantage? Or does it?
I think it would have
I
been.
think it's just
I think it would have been
advantage.
advantaged, but you already have it. So
Yeah.
Bum bum.
15 slashing damage. I'm assuming she's not undead.
no.
Damn. Okay. Well, 15 slashing damage plus an additional 3 slashing damage for the charge, plus I did activate my Crimson Right, so that's just an additional 1 fire damage.
So 27 total?
Yes. No. No. Sorry. 19 total. Because the force damage.
Oh,
doesn't
right.
count.
Yeah, gotcha.
And then I will go at her again. Still with advantage. Oh, God. Definitely need the advantage. Oh, no. 18?
18 will hit.
Yay.
She appears to have some kind of like magic barrier on her, but at 18 we'll still get through that.
Okay, well, that's 17 slashing damage and then, 8 fire damage.
17 plus 8 is 25.
25, yes. And then I don't know. Yeah, that is my turn. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, this guy over here is going to dash up to get closer, and up here with you all. The one up here on the ramp is going to rush over to help his mistress and come in swinging at you, Karu.
You could give him disadvantage.
First attack.
Oh, yeah, because of my thingy.
First attack will miss. Second attack.
Can I declare the disadvantage after the hit? No, it's fine.
You can, because it has to be after he's rolled his d20, I think, right?
Yeah, it's you actually get to...
Yeah. Can dismiss. Yeah. I think I'm fine. I feel like I want to keep it for an advantage or something.
Okay.
Later. Yeah.
10 slashing damage.
All right, I'm glad I made that decision.
Can weather the storm.
Yeah. I'm like, that's fine.
And then a third attack with his short sword will miss. All right. Because she is in this bubble, I'm going to say that to just make my life harder as well, because she's in the water, I'm going to say she can't use verbal spells, right?
Ooh.
I like that.
So what can she do? And a lot of this requires bloody verbal components. I don't love. And everything requires verbal components. Why did I make that rule?
You're like, I'm going to do this. I should have read this all first.
No, I mean it makes sense. I think it's a fair kind of thing. I guess just she's restrained, so she has to at the end of her turn has to make
another
check.
strength save.
Another strength save. Not great at those. What's the DC?
21.
All right, let's give it an old.
She could attempt to drink all the wine.
She could attempt to drink all the wine.
Put some poison in it, right?
She fails to get free.
Wow.
Seeing that, I think her man-at-arms here is going to run up, leap up, and he's going to use his action to try and drag her out So he's going to make a check to pull her out.
I love it.
But he fails with a 12.
This is so great. Just
So
imagine this
good.
shit.
Cool. Pauly.
All right, yeah. Well, I am going to jump and dive down towards one of the creatures attacking Paru. In that period of diving, I'm going to shoot Shrimpy.
Yep.
25 to hit. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
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 Oh, God damn it. They were both ones for the D10s. 7 damage for that. But, I mean, I do get butt ton of sneaky damage. It's double sneak, isn't it, for a natural 20?
There's all your
Yes.
dice, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
Ooh.
Oh my god, that's insane.
It's 41 damage.
Okay. That certainly bloodies
I might
him.
actually re-roll. I'm gonna re-roll one of those D10s with the piercer because they're both ones.
All right.
Yeah, it's fucking way better. It's another 9 damage. So
it's
50 damage
plus
in total.
So is
40.
this plus 8? Because I've already applied the damage.
Yeah, +8.
Yeah, so plus 8.
Cool. All right.
Is he still up?
He's barely still up.
I'm gonna attack the one. I'm gonna jump it like onto the other barrel, and I'll attack the one next to him still.
All right.
Because he will drop. He will drop soon. I hope from an attack, but I want to get both of them as well, low as I can. 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
That is 12 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, just 12 damage because I used my fancy attack on that on Shrimpy.
Yep. He is bloodied.
Yep. Oh, come on. Is that? Yeah, that's one I attacked before, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Damn, I was hoping he was lower. Okay, all good. I end my turn by diving back towards the barrel I was on previously.
All right. Alby.
Daddy's low.
Okay, Alby is going to do another bonus action hop
Mhm.
over towards his captain. Oh, I'm stuck, but he's doing a big jump.
Sure.
Thank you very much. And then a little bit of extra movement to bravely run away.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna use my action to move the sphere of wine onto this other guy who's trying to help her out.
Yeah.
So he will also
Oh, yeah.
need to make a strength save. Yeah, so I'm just gonna bundle them all together in this big blob of wine.
He fails, so he is also booped
Sucked up into the line.
into the bubble. Mhm.
And that's my turn. Done.
Yep. Karu.
Karu had a similar idea about getting them in the bubble. So he is going to the one that's still out of the bubble.
Oh my god, I'm excited.
Yeah. I think he's gonna. So he can. No. Okay. He's gonna back up 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Like risk an attack of opportunity against this guy.
Yep. Which he will do. He will oblige you.
That's fair. He should.
18.
Yes.
That's 11 damage.
Mm-hmm. And then I am going to charge at this guy with the I want to where is that? Oh my god, too many things. I want to push him up to 10 feet away from me. I want to push him into the wine thing.
Sure thing. So like a shove.
Yeah, like a I do still attack him though. Do-do-do-do.
Yeah, I can't remember what the shove action requires, but
It's just it's charge attack. If you move, choose one of the following effects before hitting. It's either bonus damage or push the target up to 10 feet away from you.
gotcha.
If it's no more than a, so let me go for a attack. Oof. Ugh, I don't think that hits.
13 will not hit, unfortunately.
Cool. I kind of want to back up and do it again. Because I can do that apparently. So
Sure. Yeah, you can do that. I mean, he can't get a second attack of opportunity on you.
yeah, and also because even if I attack, regardless of whether I hit because of the mobile feat, they can't do it anyway. So so I kind of like, oh shit, like maybe I slip on some of the wine. So I kind of like, actually, I love this idea. Maybe I slip on the wine and I kind of like whoa into him, and maybe there's just an awkward moment where we just touch lips, as in like we accidentally kiss.
Oh,
And it's just like, and Kara's like, not what I meant to do.
you can leap back.
And just kind of like backs away. I'm gonna try and get
Wait. Who did Kara kiss?
the last guy that's like
You kissed his
last
mask.
guard,
He was
dude.
wearing
Pauly.
like a
Yeah.
a weird
it's
mask.
like I kiss him on like the nose of the mask, like, oh shit, sorry.
Yeah.
Damn, I was really hoping it was going to be Pauly.
No, you're too far away, Captain. Also, like, we can just do that. It's fine. Anyway. Charge in again. 18
18
to
will
hit. Okay, and then so that's I would roll my damage, but I'm gonna shove him into that wine column.
Alright. Describe to me how you shove a corpse into the wine.
Yes, I love this idea. I was kind of hoping for this, that like he just dies and gets shoved in. Yeah, Karu kind of just like, as he charges, I think he has his blade out in front of him, and he just like rams it into this guy. This guy dies on the blade. He gets pushed into the wine and starts to sort of float into the other two, and Karu pulls the thing. And I like to think the other two are like, ew, 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 as it's just this, like, corpse is just kind of floating towards them.
The wine gets darker.
Yeah. That is, I will back. Yeah, I just will back up again, roughly where I am.
Mhm.
I don't know how much movement I've done. I can't be bothered checking it out. But that is me.
Excellent. All right. Where are we up to? End of Karu's turn. This guy's going to climb up on the barrel up here, raise his crossbow, and take a shot at you, Alby.
No.
Seeing as you're the one with all this magic. Okay. Attack. No. Uh, 15, I assume will not hit.
Actually, no. Yay.
And then his second attack. Not even a 15. So you're able to kind of duck down a little bit, especially kind of behind Pauly, as crossbow bolts fly past you. All
Everyone
right.
gets strength checks.
Not
Good
the corpse.
lady.
No, not the corpse.
Why is this not attaching? What is she gonna do here? So in this bubble, you see she, is kind of looking around. She's seeing like the dead body of the guy you flung in there. She's like trying to push her away against the other guy, and she's just not really loving it. So she starts. You see her start to change shape and start going through changes. And will this work? It'll work. On. Oops. Press the button. Did it work? There we go.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
shit. Oh, shit.
Of course, there's an
That
add-on.
was right.
Of course, there's an add-on Twitch the second you
Yeah.
go and display this.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
my God.
Karu and Paul and Alby can see it as this giant sort of crocodile-looking creature. Should have subscribed,
Shit.
Pauly, if you didn't want ads.
That's true.
Slithers its way out of the. Can the ball still hold something that is huge?
No, it can't. It's only medium.
Yeah. So it is large enough that it kind of gets its feet out of the bubble of the wine, and it just starts pouring its way out like a crocodile emerging from the river, and comes up to attempt to bite Pauly.
Oh boy.
It's going to be a 17 to hit.
It doesn't hit, actually.
No.
Yeah, 18 armor class.
Well. Isn't that convenient for you? As a tail swings out to hit you,
Damn it!
Karu. Oh, very lucky, Karu. Natural 1.
Yay.
Ooh.
All right. That is her turn. And the guy stuck in there, I'm just going to move the body so I can see him. He is going to pull out a crossbow of his own and take a shot at you, Karu. I'll say I think it's a disadvantage if he's restrained.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
Therefore, the attack will miss. We'll go one more disadvantage, and that will miss as well. So not off to a cracking start for these druids, as we're back up to Pauly. You want to go outside, do you? You having a whinge? You upset that they're killing your druid?
I'm not having a whinge, Dan.
Not this time. And then look at her. She just looks at you like,
I'm not
well, that wasn't what I wanted.
All right. I will attack with Talon's Wrath.
Mm-hmm.
29 to hit. Close.
29 will definitely
29 does hit, right?
Yep.
Yeah. One day you're going to be like, no, it doesn't, Tim. No, it doesn't. You're laughing like... You know what? Damn it. Where's the fucking... There it is. Terrible. 42 damage.
42 damage. Mm-hmm.
And I will do a sick backflip Or maybe like a side flip, and I'll jump on the other side of Karu there onto the other barrel. I'm just going to
Oh,
flip from barrel to barrel because it sounds dope as hell.
Yep.
Oh, the other way. Yeah. And I will shoot with Shrimpy as I'm like upside down in the air.
Cool.
19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Oh, wait, 1 second. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. Apologies. Stupid mash fingers. 15 damage.
15 damage. I know they're not fighting fair, are they, Bailey? No, they're not fighting fair. You having a big whinge, are you? Might need to take her outside.
I'm not whinging. Because now I end my turn, Dan, because you keep saying that I'm whinging.
You and Bailey just having a big old whinge, aren't you? As we go to Alby's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna get GTFO. I'm gonna go boop over. Oh, maybe I can't boop over. Can I boop over?
You should be able to. Yeah, I'll move you. I think it's because I've set up
Amazing.
these things to block vision.
I gotcha. And then I'm gonna do another hop.
Mhm.
Is that another 25 feet? And then I'm gonna do
The hopping's cool.
The hopping is really cool. So 25 feet of movement and then 25
Man.
feet hop.
Imagine being a fucking swashbuckler bunny. Oh, that'd be so cool.
The movement's pretty sick, actually.
Because you're here and
and
gone.
then I'm. Yeah. And then I'm going to. I want to move the bubble. Up towards.
That's the real reason
him.
Dan DMs for us because he knows we'll laugh at his terrible puns.
That's right. The DM dad
Sorry.
jokes are real. How far can you move the bubble?
30
Sorry,
feet.
30 feet? Oh yeah, that'll definitely grab that guy as well, right?
And then a strength save from him.
Oh yeah, that's right. I feel like 11's not going to cut it.
No, got him.
Got him.
Into the bubble.
This is the best thing ever, honestly.
I'm really stoked with this. And that's my turn. And especially because I'm just like boing, boing, boing around.
And then
this
just
one.
moving it. Yeah.
Great.
Karu.
I'm going to come up to this big crocodile.
Mm-hmm.
Meow. I mean, I'll do the charge thing again because it just, why the fuck not? And I'll go for additional damage. I'm gonna get my rune blade. Ba-ba-dum-bum. I'm gonna use my luck to roll again.
Mm-hmm.
Wahoo! That's better. 23.
Yep.
And roll. Oof. Because hang on, let me just do the. I said roll. Wow, shocking. 13 slashing damage and 3 fire damage. Not great.
Not great, not terrible.
Yeah, I will go in for my second attack. Again, slash. 23 again.
Mm-hmm.
And nah, I'm not going to do that. Roll. 15 slashing damage and 2 fire damage. Ugh. And then for my bonus action, and this will probably be pretty interesting for Alby, first time, I'm going to transform.
Yeah.
So So I become my monstrous, icky, sticky tentacle self. So Alby, you see Karu just sort of grow a little bit in size. His tentacles extend. All the sort of fin spines start to like elongate. The anglerfish ears get longer, and then just like everything just becomes grotesque. And I am my beautiful transformed self.
As you transform into the hideous, Karu monstrosity, the castrosity, if you will.
Castrosity.
She, because of the damage you've done, actually, she begins to transform back into her regular self.
Ooh. We can fit in the bubble.
Get back in the bubble.
Get her in the bubble. Get in the flash.
Cool. Is that at the end of your turn, Karu?
Yeah. That'll be me done.
Well, I think it's 9:15. The dog is whinging at me for some reason. So I think it might be a good time to end it there. As the sort of druid lady sort of transforms back into her regular self. And I'll end you on this cliffhanger. Now that she has her voice, she's outside the bubble. She begins to weave a spell. Karu, you will get an opportunity, and we'll do this at the start of next session. But just to leave you on the cliffhanger, she begins to weave a spell, and in between her hands, lightning crackles, and then almost like a soap bubble spreads out from her hands and starts spreading out in the room itself. As soon as it hits Karu, you see that he stops moving. And then as it expands to the rest of you, you all get sort of caught up in it as well, and you see her moving incredibly quickly in it.
What's the time bubble?
Oh boy.
She has just cast Time Stop.
I just rewatched the D&D movie just recently. Remember we all went together, and that was just like such cool graphics when they did that. I thought that
It was so sick.
And now she gets to use it. How cool is that? You get to use
it. Yay!
And that's what we'll pick up next week in the Vineyard
Awesome.
Island, as the Stormcaller Druid is casting Time Stop and is going to try and get her licks back in on you after being bloody wine bubbled for half the fight. And we'll end it there. Hopefully next week you'll have your cleric back, maybe. That could be fun.
Yes, I need some healing.
That would be useful.
That would be
That would be
useful.
helpful,
If
yeah.
anyone knows a cleric that
Call a friend.
Call a friend. Yeah, phone a friend. We'll drop them in next week.